What's up, everyone? I'm CL Connolly, and as you can see, I am in my new kitchen. I have all this room. Unfortunately, I'm sitting on a very small little, I don't know, lawn chair type deal. I do not have a chair in my office yet. My office is also not set up yet. I'm unpacking boxes. As we were unpacking the storage to bring it inside the house, I had a little more than what I needed. I saved more than I was supposed to, let me put it that way. So, anyway, I am the author of 4 published novels right now. You can find them on my website, where the link will be down below, where you can get to my website. But at this point, if you've been watching me for a while, then you know I have spent the better part of almost 3 years, it's been about 2.5, inside a 200 square foot RV. We moved into that from a 2,100 square foot home, and now we have moved into a very gorgeous 1,400 square foot home. We wanted to get out of a neighborhood, away from the HOA. And so we do have 3 acres. I will be doing a full tour of most of the property. You'll be able to see the RV from the outside. I cannot go inside because my son is now living in it. And then I will be doing a full home tour as soon as we get all of our boxes unpacked. Now, here's the problem. We probably took about, say, 10 boxes into my office, and I did choose the smallest secondary room in the house. So, yeah. I've got my desk in a very large, what they're calling vintage stereo. Yeah. And the stereo is going to be completely repurposed. I'm going to repurpose the stereo into like a, an easier type deal for packing and stuff like that for my website. And I have probably another 10 boxes out here that all need to be organized into my office, and I've thrown away a lot of stuff from these boxes. I don't know why I kept it all. And I understand scrapbook paper. Yes, okay. Sometimes people are crazy when it comes to scrapbook paper when they use it for everything. I literally kept scraps of scrapbook paper, and like I couldn't throw it out. Like I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. So I have a lot of stuff that needs to be unpacked and thrown away, and I don't have a chair in there yet to go with my desk because the desk that was in the RV stayed in the RV with that chair. So I'm going to be needing a new chair for my office, which is fine because I need one that's going to go with that desk specifically. The desk is Amish built, so it's an Amish desk, so it's like really, really nice. And I'd like to have a really nice chair to go with it as well. And yes, the chair that was in the RV was the chair that I had for my office in the loft area of the house that we lived in, but it just didn't seem to fit, if that makes sense. So anyway, at this point, this is my kitchen. Okay, I've got my sink here, you can see my coffee maker, my refrigerator, whatever, everything, As a matter of fact, my kitchen gets cleaned every single day because I'm really, really crazy about bugs, and I don't like bugs in my house. And if you have a dirty kitchen, I just assume you're going to have bugs. I don't know. But this is my lifesaver. As soon as I figured out how it worked, because it's all buttons, I am too old to learn new things, is how I see it. I'm used to the little knob that you click, 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 and then the water starts running, and then the dishwasher comes on, right? This has buttons, and it took me a long time to figure out how it actually works, just pushing the buttons. I'm not even kidding. I read the user manual on a dishwasher, but I got it figured out. It is my lifesaver. I hate washing dishes by hand, and in the RV, there's no dishwasher, so. But anyway, I will be also adding a secondary desk type deal, not specifically for filming, because I have to have 4 notebooks open around me whenever I'm writing anyway. I have my outlining notebook. I have my notes outlining notebook. I have a notebook where I write down the character names so that I have each one of those in front of me. And then I have a secondary notebook that is blank that if I think of something that should go further on in the book, I write it down. So I have 4 notebooks open in front of me at all times. So I need a completely secondary, like, desk table type deal, because I realized that this desk, when we were in the house and I was trying to write, I can't have all that stuff scattered around me. So I also need a place to put my printer, since now I have a printer, which I've never had before. Well, I did, but it was downstairs in my dining room to print stuff because it wouldn't fit in my office. But that's a whole other story. So I will be adding new items to the website. So it's not just my books. You'll be getting extra things and stuff. And those new items are going to be personalized notebooks. Now, I don't mean personalized to you, even though I can do that. If that is something that you want, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments down below if you want a specific customized, because I will be able to do that as well. But I was going to do something customized specifically to my books and stuff like that. It's not going to have like my book covers or anything on it. It's going to have specifically like if you've actually ever been on my website, you'll see my website banner, and I'm going to make that into a cover. It is going to take me a little while because it will have to be like changed, because the way that it's set up as a banner on my website, it's not the same as, say, you know, where it's landscape instead of portrait, and the notebooks are going to be portrait. So at this point, I do have some generic notebook covers. They are laminated with a 10 mil lamination, so it is very, very thick, the covers are. And it's just blank sheets of paper on the inside for now. I am willing to take any type of suggestions for notebooks that y'all may want. And you can list that down below, and I'll start putting that up on my website as well. That's just to kind of constantly keep new things on my website so that you can, you know, look, and it'll be a lot more exciting than just seeing the published books that I have and nothing else, because I don't have anything else to put on there. So I want to make sure that it's a constant revolving of products, because having to sit and wait for a new book to pop up every year, because it's not as easy as it sounds to get books published, you know, as quickly as you possibly can, especially when they're having, you know, you're writing the book, you're doing your own personal edits, and then it has to go to beta readers, and then it has to come back, and then you have to fix what the beta reader said, because something made sense to you when you wrote it, so you knew exactly what was going on, but then the beta readers are going, I don't get this. I need more information here. So the beta readers are a lot of help when it comes to that. And then once you put that in, then you send it to, you know, just a basic editor. And then your editor brings it back to you and says there's a few things here or there that you need to fix. And then you fix those. And then you send it to a line editor. And then it comes back, and then you have to fix that. And that takes months. And then having to do the book cover, which takes another, you know, for me, it takes like 3 weeks. And then it also takes me anywhere from a month to a month and a half to actually get the summary of the back of the book. Because I can write a full length, okay? I have realized I cannot write a short story. 2,500 words is not enough for me. I need something where I can legitimately write long form. So that's my thing. I did, however, start my new series. I'm not ready to reveal what that new series is, but I do have my new series started. I have written at least one chapter in that new series that was on December 28th. And that's because December 28th, because it is the week of New Year's. New Year's is on a Friday. But because it is the week of New Year's, it is my new year week, I guess you could say. So starting on Monday, December 28th is when my new year starts, because that's the week of New Year's. And I know it sounds weird to some people, so I start writing on December 28th. I started my new series. I've got that started. On Tuesday, I started doing editing specifically, so I'm not having to feel like I'm being rushed through anything. So if I start writing and then I need to go to editing, I can do, I don't have to worry about, do I need to finish this so that I can get my editing done? So I've changed it to where Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do my writing on my new books. And then Tuesday and Thursday, I do editing. And that way I can do my main focus on each book at a time so that I'm not freaking out. And I have to do several books at a time, especially when I'm done writing it. Why should I just sit and just edit that one book? Because then I get really frustrated. Then my anxiety builds up. And then I just, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. So I have changed my schedule. Because I used to do where I would write my new book in, say, the mornings, and then I'd have lunch, and then in the afternoons, I would edit. The only problem is, though, is that if I was writing and I was on a roll, I wouldn't want to stop. So I'd either not eat, or I would work through lunch, or work during lunch, where I'm sitting there eating and I'm still writing. And then while I'm writing and stuff like that on top of it, I'm freaking out because I'm not getting my editing done, but the book's done, so it needs to be edited type of deal. So instead of doing all of that, I need to calm down because I cannot have my blood pressure up because of my kidneys. And I'm going to get into an entire video series of all of my medical issues. That will be coming up soon as well. So I will be doing a tour of the property, the outside of the RV, so you can see exactly where it is as adjacent to the house. I will be doing a home tour, an office tour, and everything that you could think of. 2021 is going to have to be a great year. 2020 sucked. We're ready to see it go. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone. The link to my website is in the description box below. And my books are also available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com, but I don't get as much money from the sale of my books on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, so I don't generally leave a link to that. I would rather have you look at my website because it's all mine and that's what I do, and those books are mine, and I did that. And I'm going to add more stuff to the website as well. But that was all that I had for you today. I just basically wanted to come on here and let you know that 2021 is going to be a productive year. I'm going to try to get out at least one video a week because I know that with us moving and everything else, and we had issues with the RV trying to get it here. It was a whole thing. So we're going to go through all of that. 2021 is going to be great. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's go, and I will see y'all in my next video. Okay, bye!